So I've continued posting in these Facebook groups, looking for people who get it, looking for people who understand content repurposing and how they can get more value out of what they're already creating and putting out into the world. Particularly, I was excited to see that when I posted, hey, anyone out there in the podcast world, any of you also using your video? And I got a ton of responses from people who are creating audiograms if they don't have their video, or if they do have their video, in some cases, they post the entire full length recording on YouTube. They might take teasers or promos and post them on social media. And so I'm curious, for those who are taking that video and from their podcast recording and doing more with it, how much more could they be doing than what they're already doing with it? Why just a teaser? Why just a promo? It's fantastic if you're doing that, but some of these people, they want to drive downloads of the podcast. They're thinking the podcast is the end all be all. They're still focused on that signature piece of content, which is fantastic. But instead of just a teaser or a promo, what if you took all the nuggets from that entire podcast episode and posted them on those social media channels like Instagram, like Facebook, like YouTube? Is driving downloads of the podcast the goal, or is it sharing your message with the world through whatever mediums your audience best prefers to consume it in, what they like the most? Some people are podcast people, and that's all they'll ever be. Some people are YouTube people. Some people are Instagram people. And even if the Instagram people never listen to your podcast or they never watch your YouTube channel, they can get your message through Instagram. They can listen to the audiograms. They can watch the IGTV video clips. They can watch the short 1 minute or less IG videos as well. And beyond that, if you're doing quotes, if you're doing transcriptions, you could also create little quote images out of those as well. Or you can make them captions. So one thing at a time. If you've got a teaser, if you've got a promo, ask yourself, is it worth getting more out of what you're creating on the podcast? And although you may think of the podcast as your signature piece of content, that doesn't mean your audience will necessarily always consume it that way. And that could be fine. They're still hearing from you. They may even still be seeing you and getting to know you through these other channels as well. And so that's something I'm going to be talking more about on 10XEngine, helping you get your message out into the world in more places, and helping you potentially, if you're open to it, reframing your mindset around what you could be doing with your content, how you think about your content, and how you can reach more people through transforming the means by which people can consume your content. Anyway, more coming your way soon. Hope you joined this. Now